respect anyone who believes in something. And all I say is, look, let's discuss whether what we believe in has any basis in fact.
Okay.
Yeah? I mean, like I say, if I say, are you from Jamaica? What will you say?
No, because I'm not.
You are a Britisher?
No, I'm from Ghana.
Hey, my sister.
I'm not from Jamaica.
I'm from Malawi.
He's your neighbor.
Africa. I'm your neighbor.
Okay, yeah.
Look, yeah? Now, I have made a presumption that you are from Jamaica.
True.
And you told me, what are you talking about, man? I'm not from Jamaica, I'm from Ghana.
That's right.
Now, a reasonable person will say, okay, fair enough. You said you are from Ghana, fine, I accept. Okay? Then I said, nah, you can't be. You are from Jamaica. Whatever you say, I'm going to say you are from Jamaica. Do you think I'm being reasonable?
Of course not.
I'm not, am I? Now, the same thing I was trying to tell that friend of ours. What, Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18 is saying, come let us reason, saith the Lord.
Yes.
What does reason mean? Think. Yes, it's simple. Then in 1 Thessalonians 5:21, it's an independent verse. There's no context to it. It says, prove all things, hold on to that which is good.
You know why it says that? You know why it says that? Simply because it's. If you notice, if you go around here, there are so many people who
Exactly.
Christian.
Exactly.
No, that's why. So it said proof. They given the kids a book. I told them check it.
Of course.
Because that's why I don't withhold the book.
Of course.
Read
No, there
it and
isn't a
check
need.
it against your Bible. If they're twisting it, you go back to what the word is. So that's what it means by prove all things.
Exactly. You see, if you go back to the roots of certain things, for example, the Trinity, who was the instigator of the idea as a whole, as a doctrine? His name was Athanasius, okay? It all started at the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, okay? But you see, there was a phase, an evolution took place in terms of how humanity looked at God, okay? First, it was the Holy One, then it became the Father, then it came down.
Yes.
Incarnate God, okay? So it wasn't a teaching of the original people. Now, if I can just finish, yeah? You see, now in opposition to Athanasius at that time, there was a person called Arius, and the Arian heresy, the Christians call it, okay? What was he saying? All he was saying is, look, man, Jesus Christ was a mighty messenger of God, okay? He was nothing else that you are claiming him to be. What were they claiming him to be? They were claiming him to be a part of the Trinitas. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. And here, now the amazing...
Let me explain something to you.
Can I just say one thing to finish? You see, what my friend here made was a valid point. Do you know in that council, it was to determine the doctrines of Christianity, here the chairperson was a pagan. He decided for Christianity what their doctrines ought to be. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. However, you know, out of all those 32 people who were sitting on that council, there were only 4 people who were intellectually capable. The rest were actually bought to come and sit. And how was all this decided? My sister, if I can finish now. You know how all this was decided? Our friend Constantine, the emperor, because he was presiding over this debate, he couldn't make head and tail out of this. All he knew is his land, his empire was in a bit of a going through. So you know what he decided to do? He said, look, the only way we can resolve this is for miraculous intervention. He says, right, take all the books and stick them in a room. Come the next morning, whichever is neatly piled up on the table is the correct one. Nobody knows who had the key, nobody knows who had access to that room. But the next day, lo and behold, everything Athanasius said about Trinity was nicely piled up on the table and everything else was on the floor. And that was the basis of the doctrines of Christianity of today. Now, reasonably speaking, one would want to think, wait a minute, something funny going on here. Because,
unless you believe in miracles. So.
Because no, Constantine went ahead and became a Trinitarian. Yes. But you know, just before his death, what he became?
Jehovah's Witness?
You hope. he became a
Unitarian.
Yes, he did. He became a Unitarian. And Athanasius, the inventor of this Trinity, is on record as having said that no matter how much I try and, intellectually battle with this, I still come to the conclusion there is only one God.